and this is the Starseed vlog for May the 2nd, 2012. I am vlogging while I'm driving. Some might say that is dangerous, but I don't think so because I'm not really looking at the camera much. Not any more than I would look at a person sitting in my side seat. So I figured I cannot find time lately to vlog, so I will vlog when I'm doing something else that I would normally be thinking or jamming out to the radio, and so I will talk to you instead. So, let's see, what's been going on? Lots. Centered Heart Holistics is starting to take off, and I'll put the link down below to the overall page and to one or two of the web classes that we've already done. The main one that's really good is maintaining your energy field, and we take anyone watching through actually kind of giving themselves a self-healing, which is really nice and effective. And then at the end there's like a 30-second blip on how you can really quickly do your own quick little energy healing. After you've gone through the whole longer class, you'll understand all the stuff we talk about anyway. So let's see, what else? I don't really know. The spring has come and my birthday came and went, where I had my very first birthday party all by myself that Kim gave me. Being raised in a religion that didn't appreciate birthdays, I never had it. And I realized lately, with the help of some other people, that that was actually providing a big block to a lot of the things I was trying to experience in my life, was that feeling and belief that you can't really receive because there's never opportunities to practice that because there was no Christmas and birthdays and stuff. So far it's been awesome. It was only 2 days ago, but I do feel a shift in my consciousness. So I guess that takes me to exactly what this video blog is about today, and that's going to be about grounding your bliss. And this is something that I've experienced a lot over the years and that I'm now just finally shifting down. And this especially goes for starseeds, but like a lot of the stuff I've talked about in my more recent videos, it's not only for starseeds. Other people experience this too, especially people who've been through any type of trauma and who are on spiritual journeys at the same time. Well, maybe after the actual trauma. So what I noticed was that usually while driving, ever since maybe high school, I would have these moments of this crazy awesome bliss that would just come over me, and I would be singing along to the radio or just driving along or just riding in the car when someone else was driving, and I would feel this great big happiness feeling just go all the way through my body and through my mind, and I would just be so exhilarated and think that was great, and it was great. But what I realized recently, and like I said, as I'm shifting this, things are shifting. My personality is shifting just a little bit for the better. My body language is definitely shifting. Even things like where my vocal register is and where I speak in my throat. A lot of times I would speak up high in my head like this, but actually my real voice is a little bit lower, and tension and insecurity is what made it seem higher when I would be talking and go way up into my head so my intellect could take care of what my feelings were trying to run away from. Anyway, so I would feel these really blissful feelings, but then once they would leave, I'd be worse than before. Or not necessarily worse, but kind of just humdrum. It was like there was a difference between the amazing, esoteric, and really strong emotional, wonderful times I would have and the normal world or normal life. And so it was a dichotomy that shouldn't actually be there, I don't think. And so the way that you ground your bliss is when you're feeling those blissful feelings. And for you, it might not be when you're driving, but it might be, I don't know, when you're in a conversation, when you're dancing. Dancing is a huge one for this. And other times, whenever. But when you feel that bliss come, you let it flow through, which you would normally do. But also, not just let it flow through, you ground it down into your body. So you focus, as you're having that bliss course through you, you focus on what you're feeling physically, not just emotionally. Emotional is a huge part of it because, I mean, that's physical inside your body, all of those peptides and chemicals and muscle and electrical signals and things like that. But you focus on what your skin is feeling, what your muscles are feeling, and you bring it like down into your feet. I mean, mine would usually stay up in my head, in my throat, and down to maybe my chest and my heart, and it wouldn't really go any farther than that. But when I bring it all the way down to my feet and really focus on what my feet are doing, what my legs are doing, and of course dancing is great for this, and if you do want to dance, I would recommend that at first you make sure no one can see you at all. So you close all your doors and tell your significant other, your children, or your pets, or whatever, they've got to stay out of the room. Anyway, so you bring that bliss into your body, and so translate it from just your feeling state and just your mental state consciously to your physical body, and focus on what your hands, your feet, your arms, your legs, your head, and your spine especially are doing, and see what happens as a result. And you'll also be able to kind of start setting ear marker points and saying, okay, well, when I am blissful, my body feels like this. And so when you're not feeling so blissful, you can go for what those feelings feel like in your body, and you can say, well, I know that when I'm moving around, when I'm dancing and moving around, I'm feeling really blissful when my hands reach up and out to the sides, and when my feet do this thing, or when my thighs bend this particular way. And so if you're feeling really down in the dumps, you can then say, okay, well, I'm gonna go escape into my room for a minute and turn on the music, and I'm gonna do that for one song, and then you'll emerge a lot better off. And some of that originated with me, some of it I've read in other traditions, but I think that if you practice it, and if you really start paying attention to exactly what your body is doing, that's also the way that we talk about ascending up. Well, also what we're doing is bringing our intellect and our intelligence and our emotional amazingness that's peculiar to us on this planet at this time, bringing it down into the physical, because it's never really been there before in the way that we're doing it now. So it's a definite motivation to do that, and try it, see what happens, and experiment and see what changes in your life. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for driving with me, and yeah, I'll keep you posted on what's going on. There are a lot of things on the horizon. I think this is going to be an amazing year, so I hope it is for you too, and go in peace, many blessings, and I will see you next vlog.